I've just returned from spending some time with the families, those from Operation Overdue and representatives from other nations who lost individuals on the Erebus air accident some 40 years ago today. The government and Air New Zealand have today, 40 years on from the Erebus accident, issued an apology to the families, to the friends, to all those associated with this enormous tragedy that took the lives of 257 people. A Royal Commission of Inquiry was conducted some years ago and was never received by the government of the day in the way in which it should have been. It took till 1999 for that Royal Commission of Inquiry to be tabled in Parliament. The findings of that inquiry have always stood, and the apology today was ultimately recognition of the findings of that report all those many, many years ago today. None of us will ever know what it, of course, feels like to lose family members in that way, or the grief that was compounded by the way the accident was treated in the aftermath. All I do know is that we have a responsibility to acknowledge what happened on that day, and today we have done that.
Prime Minister, in light of that apology, will there be any further action from the government in terms of further compensation or anything like that?
Obviously there's been a wide range of events and undertakings in the aftermath of Erebus, but what has never been issued is an acknowledgement that the Royal Commission of Inquiry found that ultimately the cause of the accident related to the actions of Air New Zealand, which was owned by the New Zealand government. Today, the apology acknowledges that.
Prime Minister, does this pave the way for litigation against Air New Zealand?
Look, no, today this was about the simple but important action of apologising.
How long have you been wanting to do this for?
You'll know that when we first came into government, the issue of a memorial was raised, and that triggered a lot of work, meetings and gatherings with family members, and in the aftermath of that I received a correspondence from family members and had many conversations, read a lot of reports, and it was very clear to me that there is a huge gap that exists in the history of Erebus, and that gap is an apology.